This one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-2, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Flores has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
ready now for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .318 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance, Wilmer Flores. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Chen into the windup. Here he comes, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him there from short right field. And digging in for his second at-bat, David Moran will step in to lead things off here for the Mets. With the top of the order, Jose Reyes to follow. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jose Reyes. Career numbers against Chen. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Runners off for second. Behind 0-2 now. Morant gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running again. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Brinson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Line to the right side. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire...
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Cespedes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Up next from Miami, Martin Prado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Brinson is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This is line to left. Dietrich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield. He's hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Mesoraco is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Number 64.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Encarnacion on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. On to second, but he's in safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Lying to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and a couple of men left. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, viewer. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Ready for another shot now as Dribble Cabrera has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dietrich is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next for the Mets, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Brinson is right there, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Marlins.
This is foul right side.
Carlin Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he sets him down swinging. Starlin Castro is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 71.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The pitcher, number 21.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Morant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch. Uh-oh, he missed it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit out towards second. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, number 12. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and one strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 12 goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. In there for strike 1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Wright will take the turn and head for second. And Wright running hard around second. He's heading for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Riding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 1. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Throw won't get him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to send him packing again. Stays alive, still 0-2. Pause and the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Brian Holiday will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Miami down to their last strike. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Martin Prado trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. Tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.